Okay.
There you
Hey,
go.
this is Mr. Brenner from Action Karate. I'm with the Chua family, Isaac's dad. Say hi there, sir.
How's it going?
So tell us, like maybe what your hesitations were when you first decided to set up Isaac for an online karate class.
I think the hesitation is just, with anything online, especially with something that involves a lot of movement like karate, is just whether things will come across and whether, my kid Isaac, if he's gonna, follow along, or if he's just kind of just sit and watch, right? Is he gonna participate? Those are, probably one of the main concerns.
Okay, great. And tell me about your experience when you first did the online karate class.
I think like the intro class that you had, the free intro one was actually, I saw him and actually his sister participate too. They really were engaged, and they had fun, they enjoyed it, and they seemed to, I don't know, they seemed to really just to kind of get it. I mean, at least they were engaging, so I think that was something kind of past the first hurdle. It's like, hey, they could engage through an online class.
Okay, great. And tell me, now that he's done some classes for a little bit, like what do you want him to get out of karate classes? Like why did you sign him up for online karate classes?
Really just to keep, we can't really go outside much, so just to keep, for him to just keep his body moving, right? There isn't a lot of, opportunities to do that otherwise, and we're all kind of hunkered down at home, and we have other kids too, so can't really leave the house much anyway. So I guess exercise also, just to get him to to move his body in different ways. Yeah, you like moving your body in different ways. Yeah, moving his body in different ways. Just working on his coordination and things around that nature.
Okay, and that's great, and especially him staying active when a lot of people aren't doing anything to stay active, right? They're spending a lot of time in front of a screen, and you're making sure that if he's going to spend some time in front of the screen, it's going to be in a productive way, right?
Yeah.
So what would you say to someone who is on the fence about trying karate classes online? Like they think it's not going to work, or their child's not going to pay attention, or...
I think you should really need to try it. You can't, with all the things right now, you can't just set and forget it, depending on the age of your kid, right? You have to be engaged. One of the nice things is, me and him, I spend the time, working on his schedule, and also, I sit with him through some of his classes to make sure that, he's also trying to stay focused. But I think it's, it's a good opportunity for, for the family to get involved, and I think you just really need to try it, right? We all have to try new things in this day and age, especially right now. And you got to be open to it, So if you're on the fence, I'd say just, give it a try, see if he likes it. And, one of the things I liked about Action Karate is that it kind of gets in right away with doing some moves, and then it works in some of the workout, toward the middle and the end. So, it kind of gets them engaged really early, instead of, some things where you might, do a lot of warm up, toward it, which might get a little more, little harder to follow over Zoom. But it's worked in, and I think the pace is really good.
Okay, great. So you like how engaging it is for him, like immediately right off the bat.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what made you decide? You did like a trial course essentially, then you signed up for regular classes. What made you decide to do that?
To sign up for the trial class?
No, like you did the trial class, and then you decided
to sign up.
To sign up
to continue on. Yeah. We have, like 4 to 6 weeks left in the summer. We definitely wanted him to continue, being active, and, we didn't want him to sit around. Also, that has something for him to look forward to, right? It's, we work out the schedule. He knows, it's like, hey, these days I'm going to do the online class, and I'm also some days, there's a day we'll do a recorded class. So it's something to really just keep him, keep him active during, while we're just hanging out at home, right? Instead of just, sitting in front of his iPad or watching TV, he has something to do that keeps his body moving.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for going over that. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited for him to keep on progressing and earning his next belt too, which will be in about 2.5 months.
All right.
Cool. Thank you guys so much. High five.